Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me once again taking another look at Showrunner, a game for which we've already had 3 or 4 episodes, I think, shortly after it came into early access. In fact, I think I started because, once again, thanks to the developer for offering me a key to the game just before it came into early access. So we've had it for a little while now, but since those first 3 or 4 episodes we've had our first significant update to the game. So we're now running at version 0.353 for those of you who particularly like numbers. Now, this doesn't add a great deal of new systems to the game, but it does add one very useful new mechanic which was commented on and requested quite a lot in the initial flurry of comments on the Steam forums after the game came into early access, and that is it allows us to run not one show for however long we wanted to keep it going, but allow us to actually stop one show and start another, and also introduce some of the new mechanics into our contracts with the people who provide the money for our shows. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to start a new company with a new show, and I will run through that myself off camera because the basic episode creation mechanics are very much the same as we've seen before in those first early episodes, and then we'll move on and see what happens at the end of that first season. Just give you an idea of how the game is developing at this stage in its progress through early access. So I need to give my company a name. Again, one thing I would like them to do is to fix these text boxes so they operate like proper text boxes. So you could actually highlight it all or just keep on backspacing, because what I had to do there was I pressed backspace n number of times to get rid of the text in there. It'd be nice if you just hold it down or just highlight it with a mouse and press delete like a proper text box. So we're going to call ourselves Ajax Pride Studios because I've got an idea for my logo. Yeah, I've been playing around with it obviously since the update came out, so I've got some idea of what the heck I'm talking about. And I want oh, that's no, not that. These aren't randomized too much, are they? I hope they're giving me the same. Actually, the yellow's quite a nice colour, yellowy orange, but I don't want that. I want something different to what we've seen before, which is this. So Ajax Pride Studios, Lionhead almost. So we'll take that as our new studio. We're going to be creating something new. It's going to be a sci-fi program, and it's going to be in the horror genre. Yes, so for this we're not going to need too much plot apparently. Very little comedy, a bit of characterizations, but lots of drama, visuals and action. So those are the script points that we're going to need to focus on when we create each of our episodes for this brand new series, which I'm going to be calling The Eternals. Sounds like quite a nice, good name for a show. Yeah, well, I reckon so anyway. Now, this is one of the new things we've got in this latest update. When you sign a contract, the money providers will have certain criteria you need to meet to ensure that you can renew for a second or third or renew for another season, or get more bonuses and goodies from them. Or if you don't meet their requirements, you will lose relationship points, and you may need to go begging to different other companies in hope that they might pay for your expensive new season. So we've got a contract deadline, which means we must complete the whole season of 10 episodes. That's not changing. It does seem to be always 10 episode seasons. We need to do that within 27 weeks. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. And gain 155 interest. Now, to be honest with you, I've kind of forgotten how that works, so I'm not sure what that number's like compared to what we achieved in our first show that we did in the initial series for the game. Now, Sticks, we've got 33 weeks, but they're not offering as much money. Certainly not for the season payment. But they are offering, for 1 million viewers. Oh, yeah, you see. You've got to look at these numbers quite closely to see which one gives you the best possibility of making really good money. Actually, this one looks quite good. 1,200 at the end of the season. Got 30 weeks. Slightly better interest, though, they require from us. 12 for every 500,000 as opposed to 250,000. 16 and 12 for half stars. Yeah, Rune. Ooh, for every 2-star and above average review. That's a lot. I'm not so sure about Rune. To be honest, I think DH are probably our best bet here. Although it's the shortest time we've got to complete in. And the interest is okay, I think. It's not the highest. Okay, we're going to sign with Digital Hegemony and see if we can meet their requirements for our new show, The Eternals. A little bit of text saying welcome to the early access for the game. This is our studio. We've obviously got a new set to shoot our episodes in. Very sci-fi-y compared to whatever it was before. One thing I'm just going to do, because I can, is I'm going to change the colour of my rooms. So they're all kind of green. Actually, should I make them more... Oh, should I make them more colour match my my logo? No, because there's no sort of pinky ready, is there, for the green room? I suppose you should have a green room which is indeed green. Okay, so we need to get some staff on board. We need some writers. We're going to hire... we can't do much in terms of quality for the time being. A level 1 search, yeah. We'll see who we can find there. We need to click that to get it going. And we've got here Hadley Flores. And he's not very imaginative. You've got good imagination. Dialogue is good. Okay, not such a big requirement for us here. You're quite good, but you're very poor dynamics and work rate. They are all a little bit rubbish, aren't they, to be honest? Jesus Riviera, wages 3, fame 419. Ooh, your fame is good. No, we're going to go with yeah, Jesus Riviera. So we're going to hire you. Some directors. Who are we going to hire? Again, a very quick and simple search. Ooh, vision and storytelling. That would be good. You work... I quite like you, actually. Yeah, Mayor Morris, rather. Yeah, we'll hire you. Editors... We'll have one editor to start with. Well, we can only have one editor to start with. Okay. Use that. Apart from the work rate, you're looking... Ooh. Aurora looks quite good. I think... Ooh. Pacing, execution... Yeah, okay, we're going to go with Aurora. I think. There you go. And for crew... Oof. Now, how many people are we going to see on this list? Okay, so... We need to fill 3 slots, basically. So we're going to have to pick people who work together. You work with down-to-earth people, because you're fiery. No, you're breezy. Sorry, you're breezy, so you work best with fiery. Pay attention, man. So you could work together, as would you. Well, as would you. Okay, they're all breezy or fiery, apart from Timothy and Goyen. We'll take Willow. Yeah. And we will then take... I don't want someone who's very bad work. They've all got a very bad work rating, haven't they? That's a bit annoying. Right, we'll hire Amy. This is looking quite a female-led crew, which is absolutely fine. Asher, yeah, you'll be good. Okay, so that's all our staff. So we've hired staff, characters. Okay, we're going to create a hero. So we want to cast you, and we're going to be using these script points, sorry, persona points, to hire our characters. So our hero is going to be a main character. So he or she, they, will cost us 100 of these points, I think. Yeah, you've got good fame, and your wages are quite high compared to these guys. Alright, but I think I want to go with people who match the character traits, match their capabilities as actors. Oh, you match very well. You're fluid. You probably don't work terribly well with... Oh yes. Fiery, you work good with breezy. Now that meets with our crew, doesn't it? Our crew are mostly breezy and fluid. I think, yeah, we'll cast Emmett. Oh, hang on. They've been given a name already. I keep forgetting to do this. I can't really... The trouble is you can't change that name. Aelith Anderson. Okay, whatever. Gender non-specific. We're waiting for an update from the developer to give us sort of more gender identifiable characters and actors. I don't know. Right, no, you're a hero for a sci-fi show. A horror sci-fi show. Oh, no. You could work, I suppose. Yeah, we'll confirm you. Right, we'll create the episode in a minute. I want more characters. This person doesn't match the characteristics of the character terribly well, but they've got great skills here, and they match compatible personalities and so on. I think that will work. Yeah, we can always change if they are popular in the role. We can modify these characteristics to better match the actor's abilities. So we'll cast Egbert as Valentina Gonzalez. Oh, what can we... Yeah, that looks good to me. Do I want different hair? That looks cool enough, I think. Yep, there you go. We'll confirm you. So we are going to create our very first episode. We've got the one writer at the moment. And this, yeah, we'll select that writer. Right, now, what season themes do we want here? Now, these will cost us a number of points. Heroism, redemption, love... No, let's start with good and evil. So we're going to need to focus on drama points for our episodes to get the extra action points. So this first episode, I have decided we're going to call it Tame. Because... yeah, just because. Okay, we've got 5 script slots to fill up, and we've only got this amount of scene cards. So it's going to be a new arrival, I think. Yeah, friendly chat. Okay, we're looking for drama though. Could do with more drama here. A tense meeting. I've got 4 slots left. A group discussion. Yeah, and then make a deal. Okay, so what we've got, we have got no, whatever that is. That's probably action points, isn't it? So that's going to be plot, character. Oh, that's visual. Is that visuals? Oh dear. And that's action, presumably. You've got none of that. Right, this doesn't really match our requirement for this type of series, but that's what we're going to start with. So we'll click that in, and it's going to be our hero and our supporting characters. We'll have the anti-hero and the sage. Can all be in there. Have everyone appearing, and we'll complete that. And we've unlocked a combo. I thought we would. Hero and anti-hero. That is excellent. I don't know why I clicked on that. Now that will bump up our character and drama points for the episode. So let's get this rolling on. Writing has been finished. So we now need to get our director on board. And we'll put all our crew in there. There you go. And they will start filming this wonderful episode. The first episode of our brand new series, The Eternals, from Ajax Pride Studios. Now with our script points, of which we've got 75, can we actually do any research here? Let's have a look. Let's pick a card set. We want action. That just takes 50 to get one action card. Another here, drama or world building. We might go drama. Each of these takes 50 script points. Let's research our first action card. A chase sequence. That'll be good. That's handy. Yep, that's cool. And we'll get more of these script and persona points and hopefully money once this first episode screens. We need to give this completed film to Aurora to edit. And she'll take care of that. How are our staff doing? How's our writer? You've nearly recovered. Okay, can I provide you with a better chair to sit on? Not the whiteboard, the chair. Oh, I can. That'll cost me 40 and it give me 120 studio points. Let's do that. Now that should mean they recover more quickly, so they can get on with writing the next episode. Yes. And this episode is going to be called Fierce. Well, I can't use some of these other existing script cards. So we will establish a location which adds in visuals and gives us one of these script tokens, which is the star one, which I think will be personnel or personal stories. Well, that's fine. That's good. We can do that. So that uses one of those token points. A melee, again, for visuals and action. Actually, no, let's take that one out. We'll put in a chase sequence, then the melee, and I've only got one. Oh, okay, we can't really. We could do that, but that's using up all our points. I think we're going to have comedy in here, aren't we? By the look of it. An unconvincing display followed by an acute observation. Right, so we've got some now. We've now got some action and visuals in here. A little bit too much comedy, perhaps, but well, we'll let that slide for this episode. And in this one, we'll have our hero and just the anti-hero, I think, can go in there. And we'll complete this episode while we wait for Tame to finish it in the editing suite and be broadcast and hopefully make some money and get more points from it. The show interest is 103. It's only got a half star. Okay, so it's our first episode. That's okay. 500,000 viewers. We've only got 160 gold coins from that, plus 40. Is that 160 plus the 40? Or 160 including the plus 40? I'm not sure. The show interest is 103. So we're not that far off 155 or whatever it is that we need to meet our requirements for our sponsor for digital hegemony. Rewards. Ooh, Alith has got 39 skill points, and indeed, yeah, our supporting actors have also got additional skill points. Studio XP, script points, persona points, we're getting goodies from those, and we had one combo in play. So let's continue from there. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue writing this series off camera. Then we'll come back to you towards the end of the season, and then we can look at what this new update to the game actually means in terms of the mechanics of the game, and see if I've actually been successful in creating a brand new horror science fiction show called The Eternals. So I'll see you in a moment on the other side of a sexy video effect. Welcome back! The weeks have passed and we are currently editing our 8th episode. Our 9th episode is very close to completion in the writing stage. However, we've gone a little bit adrift, unfortunately. if we check our contract here, we shall see I've run out of time. Darn it! I thought I was being so good by having the writers create a new episode as the previous one went into editing after being filmed, obviously. But that simply wasn't enough. I should have got my writers writing almost continuously throughout the filming and editing process. The only issue with that, of course, is they do tire. There's me writers there, yeah. So at the moment, Jesus is currently writing Spoil. It should be very nearly finished now. And he's down to 4% battery energy. Yeah, I could have hired a third writer to help spread the load and get that job done. But what I noticed was... Oh, hang on, he's finished writing it. That's cool. Have we got a director who's ready to take it on? Mayor. Look at this, they're not ready to film it yet. No, we can't do that yet. No. I have been putting them in the staff room. We have levelled up our studio since you were last with me. We have got a writer's level 2, a writer's room level 2, so we could add in more equipment, better equipment into that writing room. Unfortunately, we've been running out of money. A couple of episodes ago, I actually started going into negative balance, but thankfully the rewards from the Digital Hegemony, our producer, our funds provider, did cover that deficit, so we are currently in positive territory at the moment. But yeah, that's an ongoing issue. I did add more equipment though to the writer's room, so we are getting more points, XP and script points out of each episode they write, but that's still not quite enough, even though we have done very well. In fact, which one was it? Have we done it yet? We're getting very... Look at that, 1.5 stars for episode 7 Window. Over 2 million viewers. Our interest was 148, which wasn't quite enough. No, we haven't quite hit the 155 that we need to do here. Now, the slight problem we've got here is that if we exceed our deadline, we don't get paid. No, we'll get the end of season payment, but we'll get no payments for the episodes at all once we pass that deadline. Rather annoying. Yeah, isn't it? So let's keep this running. Can we get someone to film? Oh, the crew are nearly ready. That's good enough. Okay, we'll do that. That's excellent. I don't suppose we... Hang on, I need to make sure my writer is resting in the staff room. That's good. I'd like both writers to write the final episode. Yes, I've had to be quite judicious in terms of spending money on my studio to up the performance of our episodes, because we simply don't have enough money in the bank to cover it. We have done a fair amount of research in the meantime, though. We have actually completed our first 2 research slots here, and I'll put up the bonuses we got from them. One of which was a new season theme, Survival, and also another season theme, which was Loyalty. So I can use those perhaps in series 2 of the Eternals, if we keep on producing this series. Hopefully we will be funded for the next series of the programme. Okay. Oh, we got it. Yes, we've got 155, which was our target interest level for this season from Digital Hegemony. But as you can see there, our deadline's exceeded. We're getting no money for this at all. Good viewers. Yeah, we're doing reasonably well, actually, I think, on getting people to watch it and enjoy it. So that's the overview, the rewards. Ingrid Price, who is our hero, yeah, it's not quite as popular now for some reason. Supporting, in fact, yeah, no, dear me, Imprint episode 8 wasn't a terribly good episode by the look of it in terms of public perception, despite the interest we got. We've got Studio XP points, we've got script points, we've got persona points. That's all good. We have been getting some new combos, so we'll continue that for a second. If we go back into characters, we can see, yeah, we've unlocked a couple more combos here from when we first started this episode. We've got opposing forces, the hero and the villain, and also I've added a rogue character into the series. So them and the hero and the sage all together in an episode give me a new combo, which gives me bonuses on these particular attributes of the episode. We need a new episode, guys. So let's get both of them writing it. It is going to be cool. Actually, can I get some more research before we do anything? Research. Our second research slot interactions cost 200 for every card. I can't afford that. We could get a couple of world building ones. Okay. Storytelling, environmental storytelling. Now that includes a script point. Yes. Visual points in the script earn equivalent plot points. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. And we get these extra script points which add to the bonuses in the episode. So I think that's useful. Do I want another one? We'll save our points for series 2, perhaps. That's what we will do. So let's get back to creating this episode. Both guys are writing it. It's going to be called, episode number 10, the season finale, is called Eclipse. So what shall we have here? Got lots of new script cards from the research we did. These are those script points. That is the world building script points, I imagine, the ones with the 3 dots on. I could also use this one here, establish location. Let's see how many of these things we can shove into this episode to get the best points. A reunion, yeah, lots of drama and characters. Environmental storytelling, which gives us visuals. Could do with some action. Okay, no, we'll have a tense search there. We've got 3 left, and that could be environmental storytelling. That's good. Okay, again, our script points here don't quite match up with the expectations for this type of series, but we're going to wing it, I'm afraid. There you go. We'll confirm that. And who's going to be playing in this? Our hero is popular, so we'll assign Alith to this. It's our villain who wasn't so popular last time. We might as well. We'll throw everybody into this. The anti-hero, the sage, and the rogue. Actually, the rogue has got quite popular, so we'll put Zoe in there, and the sage. Yeah, for the history stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. You'll go in there, so that will complete the writing of that episode. And we have finished filming Spoil, episode number 9. Aurora, okay, we won't have you edit it just yet. We'll give you a few moments to rest while I put the filming crew into the staff room. I mean, ideally I would employ more writers and more editors so I can get things through faster, but I just don't have the money to do that, certainly not now, because I was spending it on equipment. But hey ho, you live and learn, don't you? It's only my first show that I've run, so... Oh yeah, Aurora is a lot better. Yeah, resting in the staff room does give you a good boost to your recovery. That is really efficient for that. Okay, the crew's ready to film, I think. Yeah, filming set up. Yeah, we'll send you all in to film this. There you go, and then I can send my other writer into the staff room to rest. Splendid. So in terms of our contract, we have achieved 155 in our previous episode. Now, I'm assuming that is for any episode in the series. It's got it there, in fact, hasn't it, for episode 7. Whether you need to end on that, I don't know. Because ideally, of course, your finale would be about your best episode of the whole season. But if it dropped below that, would I lose that benefit in the relationship with digital hegemony? 160! Awesome! Oh dear. Less than 1 million viewers. That's a bit disappointing. Reviews weren't so hot. Fame is good, characters are good, story is good. I like that. But we've got 160 interest points, which is fine, which is what we're after. Main characters, yeah, they're gaining XP. Not popularity so much, but there you go. We're getting studio and script points, which is all good. And we had one combo in use here, which was the hero, rogue, and sage, which I think we're going to get as well in our finale episode. That's going to be good. Okay, we'll continue from that. I'm just so annoyed we're not getting any money. But as you can see here, we're now negative 98 on our bank balance. Zoe Miller, our rogue, has earned a new trait. Witty. We don't want comedy though, particularly. Inquisitive. Yeah, we'll do inquisitive, I think, as your trait. There you go for Zoe. Editing setup, 81% recovered. That's fine. There you go. We're going to get no money for this episode. We will get our season end bonus, which will be enough to get us over. Excellent work. Reviews. Yes. Up 3. Fame 3. Characters got a 1 increment. And 2 story points. And 1.7 million viewers. Near enough. A whole single star. We would have got quite a nice episode payment for this if we weren't over time. Darn it, those deadlines. And our main characters, yeah, earning XP, which is cool. And Octavia Omerod, you are Sage, probably, has got a popularity increase, though, at +1, which is nice. Again, yeah, we had those 2 lovely combos in action. That's splendid. So there we go. So, this is the end of season. After your success in reaching the goals we had agreed for your show, we'd be delighted to extend our contract for another season on the following terms. Okay, now let's just compare this to what we had for our initial season of The Eternals. So the deadline is still 27 weeks. They're going to give us a bit more of a season payment, 1,050 as opposed to 1,000. The episode payment is going up by 6. To 126 from 120. The target interest though now is much higher, 224. And the bonuses for every 1 million viewers will get 25. Okay, that's not too. We were quite close to, or well over a million for several episodes. That's not too much of a stretch, perhaps. So for every half star of an average review, 17. That's up again. And for every gain of 1 show interest... Oh, no, this has changed. This is for every 2-star and above review. We'll get 63. Whereas on the initial contract we had from them, it was for every gain of 1 show interest, where we only got 12. So the question is, do I continue with the Eternals, or do I end this show here and move on to a new one? Do you know what I'm going to do? Because we've seen, essentially, in the previous series I did, the short series I did on the game, we did continue into a second series. Let's see what happens in this game now with this new mechanic of ending one show and starting another. Right, we need to... Oh, hang on. We haven't got our payment. We're still at... What? Mine... Really? We should have got paid for the end of season. That's not on. No. Distant Desert. Okay. Which this will be... Oh, this could be a Western. Can I not... I can't open Westerns yet. Darn it. Historical, modern, espionage, office, no. A fantasy one? Yeah, okay. And this could be a mysterious one. Lots of plot and drama. Oh, this is quite good. I think this might suit me for this. Okay. So, Distant Desert. I'm okay with that title. And Digital Hegemony. Okay, this is much the same sort of contract we had from them before. Okay. Sticks. Yeah, we get longer to produce the show in, but less payment out of them. A season payment. Oh, no, we get the season payment up front, don't we? I think that's the thing. Ah, yes. That's why we've not got the bonus to our bank balance there. Stream watch. 30 weeks, 170. Should we try Rune? Let's try Rune, shall we? There we are. We've got... yeah, there's the payment come in for that. Okay, in terms of characters, we haven't got any. We don't have any actors either. So we've lost all the actors. We need to get those in again. But our staff, otherwise, are the same. Excellent. Right, so we are accruing our expertise amongst our staff in the studio, which is fine. So this kind of, yes, I like this idea. So it's the production team is the same. You're just bringing in actors. Might be nice if you could bring on some of your old actors. Okay, let's see. Can we do that at all? We got any combos? We know the combos. Ah, okay, cool. So we will have character. We will start with Kingston Davis, main character. You can be an anti-hero. We could play the anti-hero as the core of this series, Distant Desert. I quite like that title, to be honest. Oh, we don't get charged. Yeah, I think this is what we saw before. We don't get charged for our first character. Ah, by the look of it. Okay, create and cast. We're still on a level 1 search. We need to get more studio points to get a better search of available actors. You're really good. Your delivery isn't quite so hot. But Quasar... Oh, I love that name. Yes, we have got to employ Quasar Brown in the role of Kingston Davis. So we will cast you in there. This is a fantasy mystery, if I remember right, wasn't it? Yes. I wish it would tell me what those icons meant, because I'm not going to remember them. But I don't like the hair. That's okay. And a mask. Oh, why not? We'll confirm that. There you go. And we're going to end the series here. Well, we're going to end this episode here. All I wanted to do was give you a brief introduction to the latest update to Showrunner. So we're going to finish this here. If you want to see more of Distant Desert, see how this show carries on, then please do let me know in the comments box below. Other than that, we're going to wrap this episode up here until we get another update of significance to the game. I will either continue this series, Distant Desert, or I will, if there's a lot of changes to the underlying systems of the game, then we may need to restart again, and we'll do that for the next update. But I think that will do it for today. So thank you once again for joining me for this update on Showrunner. Hope you've enjoyed this little insight into how the game is evolving and developing through early access. If you have, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better if you've got any thoughts about the game, what I'm doing with it, how I should not have made the mistakes that you didn't see when I was playing it off camera. Anything you feel like saying about what I'm doing, or if you want to name a character in the game, or an episode. If you've got any thoughts on that, then please do let me know. Just drop a comment, just drop a note into the comments box below. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another episode of Showrunner, or indeed any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, until the next time, bye bye for now.